What's going on, ladies and meat slingers? You guys know what I do. For those of you who don't, I'll tell you guys now. I give my predictions on pay-per-view matches, storylines, where it's going to go from here, yada 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 yada. Come on, we've been doing this for a while now. Anyway, let me tell you what I think about this whole storyline between Kane and John Cena. This is an ambulance match. This is. I found a way to make this an ambulance match. But you gotta watch the whole thing. I even chopped up and took out a whole lot of this match. And I'll tell you now, I dominated the hell out of this match, and it bit me in the ass. But that's all I'm gonna say about the match. I'm gonna get right into the story. Now, this storyline is basically, everybody knows that this storyline is built on bringing rage out of Cena. Not necessarily saying that it's going to turn him heel, which most people believe is going to happen. Most people hope is going to happen. I don't believe it's going to necessarily turn him heel. What I do believe is that this storyline is to bring the rage out of Cena. Kind of like how he was back in, between, I think, 05, 06. Around that time when he had the whole rap gimmick, and he was just, he was in those first blood matches and those I Quit matches and all of that. That's the Cena that everybody wants to see, but nobody's really getting a chance to see it, and that's what they're trying. That's what this storyline is built on doing, bringing that John Cena back. But the whole thing is, it's only to bring it back just in time for The Rock. Now, the whole storyline that he got going on, not storyline, but the whole build-up that he got going on, or his feud with The Rock, is complete crap. Their entire feud is Twitter. That's it. They haven't been on TV building up their WrestleMania match. None of that. It's all been on freaking Twitter. Nobody gives a shit. How about that? Nobody cares. This storyline right here they're building, this feud, which is going to come to a crash and halt after the Elimination Chamber. This feud, this storyline is freaking perfect. It's like every time, you see these two, they're going at it. Every time, like, Raw or a pay-per-view can be completely ass. Ass! It could just be booty, butt cheeks. But the moment you see Kane, it's like everything just gets better. Like, I don't know what it is. Just them bringing back the masked Kane, rectified his character. And it's just been awesome ever since. There's been no dull moments with the masked Kane coming back. None. Absolutely zero. You love everything he's doing. Down, from the whole stalking thing, stalking Eve and stalking Zack Ryder and beating the crap. God damn, he choke slammed the hell out of him. Sorry about that. Yeah, I kept letting this guy get back up, by the way. But, building up that whole thing, where he's stalking them and beating the crap out of Zack Ryder every chance he gets, and then Cena comes out, and, they end up going at it, and Cena, gets the one-up on him one day, or Kane gets the one-up on him the next, and, it's been back and forth. They've even taken it as far as, I can't pronounce the name of the place, but they had a little press conference across seas, and this one was cheesy. I mean, I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to build it like, oh man, these guys are going everywhere fighting. But this one was just really, really cheesy. It was fake. I mean, of course it was fake, but it didn't even seem like, it was just corny. How they're doing the press conference and Kane comes out. He just came into the building or whatever, knocks over, the thing that John Cena's talking from, and they sit there and they mad at each other. And Kane goes for, I forget what the move was, I forget. But John Cena reverses and goes for the AA on the table, and he says, sorry about that, shit gets real around here. Complete cheese. But I love the storyline that they got going on between him, Zack Ryder, and John Cena, because you never know that somebody's going to get the crap beat out of him, but you never know who until you see Zack Ryder. Then Zack Ryder's going to get the crap beat out of him. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know how it's going to happen. And every step of the way, you just see John Cena getting madder and madder and madder. And they're always doing something new to fuck with John Cena's head. First it was, kidnapping. Oh, did he kidnap Eve? I forget what it was. But he had Zack Ryder out there, outside, and there was a truck there or whatever. And I think he tombstoned him, or you just see Zack Ryder laid out, and Cena comes and he choke slams the heck out of Cena. And then the next week, I mean, don't quote me here. Don't quote me. I'm coming fresh off the top of my mind. I'm not saying this is exactly what happened. Just coming off of memory. Hey, I watch a lot of wrestling. Screw me. Screw you. Screw somebody. As I beat the shit out of John Cena outside. No way he should win this match. Can't even stand. Look at the guy. 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 But you got that, and then you got. Oh, I remember. Yeah, they was in a car, caught the flat. Zack Ryder has to get out and fix the flat. Here's Kane, beats the crap out of him. John Cena comes out, choke slams his ass too. Then this happened a whole lot until they had the Royal Rumble match, where Zack Ryder's already hurt, and Kane brings him out to the ring in a wheelchair and pretty much beats the crap out of him. Cena comes out, tries to do the attitude adjustment. And Kane just, he reversed. Well, Cena didn't have the strength. Kane choke slams him to holy hell. I really thought John Cena was dead. But, unfortunately, he wasn't. The next week on Raw, you see, Super Cena getting all mad and hitting him with stairs and all of that, carrying on, acting a damn fool. And it just went back and forth and back and forth. And he just kept messing with Zack Ryder to get Cena mad to embrace the hate. And then it all turned freaking golden. Nobody seen this coming where, he put Eve in the ambulance. You think Zack Ryder's in there. I thought Zack Ryder might have been in there. And John Cena comes and he gets her out, and Kane pulls off, and then Eve slaps the wet one on him. Tongue all down his throat, slobbing all down his man's neck and carrying on. Zack Ryder sitting there with a chest and neck brace on in a wheelchair with some flowers like a fucking sucker. You mad? He was mad though. He was mad. And and then of course John Cena's pissed off because that Kane is behind the whole thing. Kane is freaking golden, man. Every time you see this guy come out, it's like, what's Kane gonna do now? And it's always something new and exciting. And this is why I want this feud to continue. Is not, look at this bullshit. Why I can't get up? I dominated this match. Why is my release bar or my get up bar so small? Like, come on, really? Come on. Oh man. Anyway, I did say that there was an ambulance in this match. Here's your ambulance. Look at that. Right there in the background. See that ambulance? Yep. I didn't lie to you. Didn't lie. But check this part out right here. Got some backstage action. I'm going to continue this and I'm going to kind of wrap it up. Winner of this match, of course, is going to be John Cena. There may or may not be some hate embracing. I don't know. Hopefully there is. And they're going to put the storyline to rest. I really wish that they renew it, after WrestleMania or something. Nobody... Honestly, and I want you guys to chime in the comments, I don't think anybody cares or gives two shits about John Cena and The Rock's feud. I mean, yeah, John Cena and The Rock's feud. It should have happened last year. Them, The Rock saying, let's do it next year. Plenty of time for it to die out and for people to not care about it anymore. And that's exactly what it is. The Rock isn't really showing up for anything. Of course, after the Elimination Chamber, he's going to show up for a few Raws. And they're going to try to build it up that way. But right now, nobody cares. And even when he did come to Raw, nobody cared. When they, went back and forth. They dragged it for no reason. I don't know. It's a complete waste. But I hope they after The Rock is done, I hope they resurrect this storyline because it's great. Let me know what you guys think of this whole feud between John Cena and Kane. Do you think it should continue? What do you think should happen? Let me know in the comments. I'll get right back at you. And of course I do respond to comments. Peace, y'all.